High school football is on the air. HavenFootball.net is pleased to present tonight's PIAA District 1 5A first round playoff game. Tonight's first round playoff game is between the number 13 seed Penncrest Lions and your number 4 seed Strath Haven Panthers.
He has room off the left side and look out. 45-50, 40-30. Shane Green pulling away, and he will go 67 yards.
They'll go handoff right up the middle. Shane Green explodes across the midfield, and he's pulled away. 20, 15, 10.
Tonight's game is sponsored by the Swarthmorean Weekly Newspaper, true local coverage of Swarthmore, Wallingford, and surrounding neighborhoods. Published since 1893. Steve Tobbs, Allstate Insurance and Media. Auto, Home, and Life. You're in good hands with Allstate. Ask, alumni and friends supporting kids, helping students K through 12 to enhance their educational experience. Rose Tree Wellness Center, complete chiropractic treatments featuring ART therapies in media. We get to the root of the problem. Ducklings Early Learning Center in Wallingford, daycare for ages 6 weeks to 5 years. Sandy McCulley at Berkshire Hathaway Home Services in media. Give her a call when buying or selling your home. Scar Pagnato Plumbing, over 20 years experience for all your plumbing needs in Wallingford. Proud Haven supporters Mary and Larry Luter, go Haven! The Wharton Benefits Group, specializing in creating employee benefit packages to attract, retain, and award the best employees. AMF Auto Clinic, taking care of your cars since 1961, located in Brookhaven on Edgemont Avenue. Here are tonight's internet announcers, the voices of the Strath Haven Panthers, Andrew Kaufman, Pete Fulgenetti, and Mike Mayer.
In late August, 27 high school football teams at the District 1 5A classification set out on a mission to be playing postseason football here tonight, November 1st. And now 16 teams qualified, nearly half the field residing in Delaware County, with 5 Central League teams and a pair of Del Valle League participants. And with such a heavy Delco presence, potential rematches were definitely a given. So why not start out with 2 neighboring schools with a long history of competitive games? The Strath Haven Panthers and Penncrest Lions kick off the postseason this week in the first ever matchup of these 2 schools in the postseason. More Central League matchups await the winner potentially, with Garnet Valley, Marple, and Springfield awaiting in the weeks ahead. Penncrest arrives here tonight, winners of 5 of their last 6, including 3 consecutive shutouts and a convincing 28-7 win over 6A playoff qualifier Ridley. Penncrest led by an experienced starting quarterback in Paul Graham. He's their team's leading rusher in their run-heavy triple option offense. Seniors Albert Dada and Asher Wynn, dangerous playmakers in the run game as well. While through the air they look for Colby Poole at the tight end position. Defensively, Poole and Jeff Cropper are busy at linebacker, while Owen Thompson, Ben Kaufman, and Orion Cola are disruptive on the front line. James Mulholland, the kicker, provides a big advantage in special teams, having multiple touchbacks per game, helping the Lions have set up their opponents in tough field position all year long. Strath Haven comes off a tough loss last week, despite claiming a share of the Central League title for the 3rd consecutive year. They begin their second season playoff journey here tonight, coming off the back of a tough loss to the now number 1 seed Springfield Cougars. The Panthers got off to a nice start last weekend with a couple of touchdowns from James Fisher and Ben Milligan, but they just managed just 1 first down after halftime. Luke Mulhern and Jahai Curtis both had double-digit tackles, but the Cougars' powerful backs and offensive line were just too much for the Panthers last week, as the defense could not get off the field on multiple third downs and were outscored 21-0 in the second half. The Panthers' second half struggles last week mirror their game against Penncrest from week 2, where they were not able to get in the end zone in the second half over in media. Pete?
Yeah, very much so. The Panthers have a history this year of not getting the time of possession and allowing a lot of especially first quarter runs up the middle, and the line sometimes takes it 3 or 4 minutes to wake up. When we played Penncrest back in late August, I think they had the ball, Penncrest days, the Lions had the ball about 70% of the time, give or take a percent, and we had it less, of course, the other 30, and we scored quick and fast. So even though we had very little time, we outscored them, but it was 14-10. It could have won either way. The second half, we really struggled, as we did last week, and the Panthers can't do that. If they do that again this week, it could be the last night we see them. So they got to be up for this game, and they got to come out strong at the start, and not wait till the second quarter.
Absolutely, and we'll look to hopefully for the Panthers to have a much better result this week than back in week 2. Mike?
Yeah, well, the real key is to kind of take a look at Penncrest. We said at the time when Penncrest lost their first, I think, 3 or 4 games that they were the best 0-4 team we'd ever seen. They were just playing well. They just couldn't make it work. Now, if you take a look at how they got here, they won their first game against Sun Valley, lost 3 in a row, so they were, in fact, 1-3 in the beginning of the season. Then they went on a tear. Lower Marion, Radnor, Upper Darby. They lost badly to Marple Newtown. But the key to look at the Strath Haven game that lost 14-10. Now, Haven, as Pete pointed out, got 2 quick touchdowns. Penncrest had time of possession, and then we had a muffed, as I recall, wasn't it it was a fumble?
There was a fumble back in week 2.
On the 8, and that made it a 14-10 score at the half, and then Haven was never able to find the end zone again. And, of course, the Haven defense kept Penncrest out of the end zone, and that was the win. But basically, they've been on a tear for the last several games.
5 of the last 6 weeks, they've ended the game ahead of their opponents. 5 of 6 straight wins for the Lions.
So now we turn around and take a look at where Haven is and how they got here. They've had a solid season. They've had some close games, Penncrest being one of them, obviously. Garnet Valley was probably closer than the score indicated at 35-14. 21-14, only a touchdown with Marple Newtown. So they've had their moments where they could not find a way into the end zone. And as Pete pointed out, that cannot happen tonight. They're going to have to play all 4 quarters. They're going to have to play well. And Penncrest is they lost in the season. They don't want to lose tonight.
Absolutely. And here come the Panthers onto the field. Lions already on the field on the far side. The Panthers come onto the field to this near side. The American flag carried by number 52, Phil Collins, for the Panthers. We're looking forward to what should be a great night of football. Both teams have a little bit of a blueprint on how to stymie the opposing offense, as they do have the film from that late August contest. Panthers coach Kevin Clancy looking for win number 300 here tonight in the playoffs, and they'll hope to improve their execution from last week in their wing T attack and from back in week 2.
Brian pointed out this week in discussions I had with Brian's not here tonight because he's watching his son at Garnet Valley, but he pointed out one of the advantages we've always had is to go into these games against teams that have never seen a wing T or rarely see a wing T. So that was an advantage to us. Of course, Penncrest and the other team we played from the Central League, Garnet Valley, Springfield, they're very familiar with our wing T, and that's a definite disadvantage. We see the captains going out to midfield.
We've got the captains meeting at midfield for the Panthers. Number 8, Ben Milligan. Number 32, Shane Green. Number 5, James Fisher. Number 34, Vince Hales. For the Lions, it's number 3, Albert Dada. Number 66, Ben Kaufman. Number 5, Kyle Cunningham. And number 11, Asher Wynn. Lions in their all-white away uniforms with the red numbers. Panthers in the all-black uniforms with the white numbers.
Let me just say one more thing, Andrew. Usually in your opening game, when you're one of the top seeds, you get one of the lower seeds, usually someone out of your town area, maybe up in Bucks County or something, somebody that you really should beat. But this is a team here. They both know each other, and it'll be very hard for either one of these teams to surprise the other.
Yeah, that's for sure. The Panthers won the opening toss and deferred to the second half, so the Penncrest Lions will get the ball first. We'll see how the Penncrest offense comes out, as they'll look to probably control the clock much like they did back in week 2.
Yeah, we can't let the Lions have an 8-minute drive and just run the clock and run the clock. We can't do that. They got to hold them, maybe not 3 and out, but get the ball back and take over. They can't let a long drive stop them.
That's for sure. We'll take a short break, be back for the tail end of the national anthem here on havenfootball.net.
The Swarthmorean Weekly Newspaper has partnered up with havenfootball.net. The Swarthmorean was established in 1893 and is a true community newspaper and covers the Wallingford Swarthmore School District as well as events in Swarthmore, Wallingford, and surrounding communities. Get your copy every Friday at 320 Market or Swarthmore Co-op, or go to swarthmorean.com for a mailed or digital subscription. For all the local news, read the Swarthmorean every week.
Hey fans, this is Todd Lights, public address announcer for the Los Angeles Dodgers, and you are listening to high school football right here at havenfootball.net.
And that was the Strath Haven Marching Band playing the Star Spangled Banner. We'll be set here for opening kickoff in just a moment. A beautiful November evening here for football, just under 70 degrees as we get ready for kickoff. Strath Haven looking to defend their 2023 district title and grab their 3rd district title in the last 4 years, while Penncrest looks to advance in the postseason for the first time in 15 years. In what should be an excellent, excellent battle tonight.
Yeah, Penncrest is ready for this game. I'm sure they've been practicing all week, getting ready and getting their fans ready and the whole student body and all. This is a game that they really want bad. But if the Panthers play their game and play it smart, I still think they'll take the game.
That's for sure. We'll have the opening kickoff. Coming up here, we've got Asher Wynn standing deep for the Lions. He has multiple kick returns on the season against, at least he's got 2 against, 1 against Sun Valley and 1 against Garnet Valley. And we've got Ian Gallagher has the ball teed up at the 40, and we are ready to go here in this opening round matchup. Panthers, Lions, live on havenfootball.net. Kick from Gallagher is blasted into the end zone for a touchback. Asher Wynn fields it as it goes into the end zone. Lions will start from their own 20, and we'll get to their starting lineup right now. They are led by junior quarterback number 13, Paul Graham. Running backs Asher Wynn and Albert Dada. Wideouts Blaze Persichetti and Kyle Cunningham. Tight end is Colby Poole. Your offensive line, Jack Fritz. The center guards are Owen Lynch and Orion Cola. Your tackles, Ben Kaufman and Jackson McGuire. Penncrest comes out with 2 receivers, 1 to either side. Shotgun look for Graham. Takes the snap and he'll take it himself. And he'll get met right in the hole by number 8, Ben Milligan. And he's dropped as he crosses the 25 out to the 26-yard line. Pickup of 6 on the first play of the game.
He had a nice little run there to the right. He had an opening off the guard, but Milligan comes up and makes the stop.
That was an excellent tackle from Milligan. If he breaks that, he could be going a long way.
Yes.
Second down and 4 for the Lions. Checking into the game, number 14, Blaze Persichetti. Graham will take the snap in the empty backfield. He'll go himself, Take it off to this near side, and he's met in the backfield and dropped for a loss of 1 by Nick Faribault and Jahi Curtis.
Yeah, he tried to roll to the right, nothing there, came left. Faribault got him, and no gain. Great play.
They'll give him back to the line of scrimmage, 3rd and 4. Clock running, 1 minute, just over a minute gone here in quarter number 1.
Big play here if we could stop
Albert
him.
Dada checks into the game for Blaze Persichetti as Graham jogs in the play from the sideline. It'll be once again, it's Graham in the shotgun, empty backfield. Receiver split to either side, in motion is Dada. They'll go Graham, he'll keep it himself, and he'll be met in the hole and stopped by Shane Green, taken down immediately for no gain, and that'll force the Lions to punt. Excellent start here for the Panthers.
That's what they had to do, Andrew. They had to come out and not allow the Lions to drive the field, and that's exactly what they did, 3 and out, and you can't have a better start than that.
No, you can't. Asher Wynn on to punt for the Lions, standing deep for the Panthers, number 8. Ben Milligan waits just inside his 40. James Fisher just the other side of the 50. Wynn gets it away. He'll take a hop and out of bounds at the Panther 48. And Panthers will start at their own 48 for their first possession of the night. We'll get to their offense here. They're led by quarterback Caden Schuster. Fullback is Shane Green. Your running backs, James Fisher and Ben Milligan. Your tight ends, Jahi Curtis and Alexi Gustafson. Your offensive line, your center, Mike Flanagan. Your guards, Nick Faribault and Cooper Murley. Your tackles, Sean O'Neill and Phil Collins. We'll get to the Penncrest defense after the first play. 9:37 to play here in quarter number 1 as the Panthers take over 1st and 10. It'll be Schuster under center. James Fisher wing to the far side. They'll go handoff Shane Green right up the middle. He'll carry a couple of tacklers, Dada and Benson across midfield for a gain of 4. Brings up 2nd and 6. The Penncrest defense. Nose guard is Owen Thompson. Your defensive tackles, Ben Kaufman and Kyle Cunningham. Your edge rushers, Albert Dada and Orion Cola. Your linebackers, Colby Poole and Jeff Cropper. Your corners, Anthony Koya and Sean Benson. Your safety, Asher Wynn and Garrett Clark. Panthers go handoff. It'll be Fisher. Sprint to the far side. He's tripped up by Asher Wynn as he gets across the line of scrimmage. Gets down inside the 45, down to the 44. Brings up 3rd and short for the Panthers.
3rd and short, and in this position, they probably have 2 plays to get it, Andrew.
Absolutely. Definitely 4-down territory. Too far for field goal range. Both kickers good from about 40 in. Schuster under center as Milligan wing to the near side. They'll go handoff right up the middle to Shane Green. He'll get 1st down yardage before he's met by number 22, Jeff Cropper, and number 11, Asher Wynn for the Lions. Gets down to the 40, 1st and 10, Panthers.
Well, as it's been all year, Shane Green up the middle, Fisher around the edge. We've seen that already in the last 2 plays. That's the bread and butter for the Panthers.
And it's the bread and butter of Coach Clancy's wing T offense. Fisher wing to the far side. He'll go in motion. Schuster hands off up the middle on the fullback dive for Shane Green. He'll pick up about 3 on the play. Brings up 2nd and 7. Sets up 2nd and 7 for the Panthers. Ball at the Penncrest 37-yard line. Panthers moving the ball well here on their first possession of the night. Milligan wing to the near side, 10 men in the box. They'll go Fisher. He'll get a block, break a tackle, and pound his way down near 1st down yardage at the 30-yard line before being tripped up by number 11, Asher Wynn, right at the marker, and that'll be Panthers 1st down.
That time Fisher was going wide, Andrew. He had no space over there, so he cut it back inside off his blockers, got the 1st down. Excellent run by James Fisher.
Excellent run by Fisher. Excellent blocking by the line to allow him that cutback lane. It'll be handoff Shane Green right up the middle. He'll get about 5 on the play before he's brought down by number 3, Albert Dada. That'll give him 4 yards down to the 26, 6:45 and counting.
So far, it's been a typical Haven drive. Runs up the middle to the side, 3, 4, 5 yards a pop, get your first down, run the clock.
Well, not really, because they should have scored by now.
This year,
Yeah.
most years, you like to see these extended drives control the clock. Schuster will go handoff Fisher. He'll get a block. He'll get tripped up as he crosses the 20-yard line. And it'll be another Panther first down. Jeff Cropper on the stop for the Lions. It'll be 1st and 10 from the Lion 18-yard line. As we're halfway done with quarter number 1 here in the first round of the PIAA 5A playoffs. Schuster under center. Milligan wing to this near side. He goes in motion across the formation. Fullback dive. Shane Green gets a couple.
Yeah, they were waiting for him there. He got a couple yards, but that was a good defensive stop there by the Lions.
Ryan Cola and friends in on the stop after a gain of 2. Down to the 16. 2nd and 8 for the Panthers as we 5:30 and counting in this fast-moving first quarter. Schuster under center. He'll go handoff once again to Shane Green. He'll go off the far side. Ball comes out. Ball's on the ground, and we'll see who comes up with it. It'll be 3rd down for the Panthers, recovered by Mike Flanagan.
Yeah, that could have been bad there. I mean, they're right down there in field goal range if they want to try it, but more than likely they're going to go for four plays to score.
And that'll bring up 3rd and 6. I think you probably need 3 or at least 4 yards here. 3rd and 8. You probably need 4 or 5 yards here on 3rd down.
If it's 4th and 8, you think?
I think if it's 4th and 8, you probably kick.
You think so? Okay. We haven't seen that yet this year, so we'll see.
Schuster under center. Fisher wing to the far side. They'll go sweep, but there's a flag. Whistles blow and flag on the play. For the snap, it'll be a false start on Strath Haven. That's not what you want to see. That'll set it back to 3rd and 13 for the Panthers.
Well, Andrew, here's a spot they may want to put it up in the air. You know, you got Fisher, who runs great patterns there. He's got some touchdowns already this year through the air. This may be a time when you want to put the ball in the air. Let's see what happens.
They may do that. John Riley checks into the game for Alexi Gustafson at tight end. John Riley, another one of those targets for Caden Schuster.
Okay.
Fisher is wing to the far side. They'll throw the ball. It'll be Schuster finds Jahai Curtis inside the 10, down to the 6-yard line. Beautiful throw and catch on the little tight end post pattern.
I'm so glad to see Curtis catch that ball. A couple of weeks he's had a little trouble holding on to those passes, but that was a great catch, first down, exactly what they needed. At 13 yards would have been a lot on the ground. I think that's the play that they should have done.
Yeah. Nice little slant pattern there from Curtis.
Nice throw, too.
And a beautiful throw, a little bit high, but you got a big boy in Curtis. It'll be Shane Green, takes it up the middle, and he'll be down inside the 5. Brought down by Kyle Cunningham and Orion Cola. Down to the 3-yard line.
2nd and goal. I think they'll just keep grinding it out. You got 3 plays to go, 3 yards.
We'll take under 3 minutes to play here in quarter number 1. Strath Haven definitely doing what they didn't do in their week 2 matchup and controlling the clock.
This is what they had to do, and so far they've done it.
Schuster under center, he'll hand off. Shane Green powers up the middle near the goal line. No signal yet, and he is ruled into the end zone for the Panther touchdown. Panthers on the board first with 2:36 to play in quarter number 1. Shane Green goes in from 3 yards out.
That was a typical Haven drive, all the way down on the ground. One pass to set up the last play. Excellent start for the Panther offense.
Absolutely. Most of that on the ground. The one completion from Schuster to Curtis, and then Shane Green pounds it in from 3 away. Matt Steyer on to attempt the extra point. Spot kick away, and the kick is perfect. With 2:36 to play here in quarter number 1, Panthers lead this one 7-0. We'll be back in just a moment on havenfootball.net.
Welcome to Allstate, where everyone saves when they bundle their home and auto insurance. Isn't that right, Frank?
I saved 25%. Ooh, yeah.
You protected your casa?
Sure did.
And the Frank tank?
You know it.
And now you're relaxing.
I'm working from home.
Sure you are. Save up to 25% when you bundle home and auto with Allstate.
Your local Allstate agent is Steve Taub in media. Give him a call at 610-566-3500.
This is Keith Jackson. You're listening to High School Football right here on Haven Football.
Welcome back to George L. King Field. 2:36 to play in quarter number 1. Panthers lead the Lions 7-0. Pete, excellent first drive.
That's exactly how you want to draw it up. You want to stop the Lions. They had 3 and out. You want to get the ball. You want to drive the field. You want to use the clock, get that one pass to get near the end zone, and score. You couldn't draw it out any better than that, and that gives the Panthers the 7-zip lead.
Ian Gallagher has the ball teed up at the 40-yard line and ready to kick it away to Asher Wynn, who stands at his own 5-yard line. Kick from Gallagher will roll out of bounds, and the Lions will take over from the 35-yard line. Lions will start with the ball, 1st and 10 from the 35-yard line. Good to the Strath Haven defense. Defensive ends, Jahai Curtis and Vince Hales. Your defensive tackles, Nick Faribaugh and Alexi Gustafson. Your linebackers, James Fisher, Shane Green, and Luke Mulhern. Your corners, Grayson LaFrance and Jalen Starr. Your safeties, Quinn Kell and Ben Milligan. Lions will go under center, this time with Paul Graham. They'll go handoff on the first play. Gain of maybe 1 for Albert Dada.
So far, that line's been playing great.
Gain of 2 on the play for the Lions. 2nd and 8 upcoming. It'll be Graham under center. Dada split to the far side. It'll be Asher Wynn to the near side. Low snap. Graham controls. Breaks a tackle before getting brought down by Nick Faribaugh on the far sideline. Excellent pursuit from Nick Faribaugh.
Yeah, they almost had him in the backfield there, but he got wide, but Faribaugh wouldn't let him get far. So good play.
Brings up 3rd and 6 from the Lion 39-yard line. Graham in the shotgun, Dada in motion. Graham drops back to pass, pressured, hit by Faribaugh, and it's intercepted. Jahai Curtis will take it the other way and walk into the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers. Excellent pressure by Nick Faribaugh. He made contact with Paul Graham's arm. The ball never hit the ground. Jahai Curtis picks it up from the 27-yard line and walks it into the end zone with absolutely no one in sight. Panthers lead this one 13-0.
Again, it's the defensive line that's taking control of the game for the Panthers. The rush the rush there got in there, tipped it in, and Curtis, the whole line's playing great.
The Panthers' defensive line has been a tale of the season. When the defensive line performs, the team performs. Snap, spot on the extra point for me, and Gallagher's up and perfect. Panthers lead it 14-0 with 1:03 to play here in quarter number 1. We'll be back in just a moment on havenfootball.net.
Your car is probably your second biggest investment, and AMF Auto Clinic in Brookhaven wants to keep that investment in tip-top shape. AMF Auto Clinic has been maintaining automobiles since 1961, and they take pride in their work and in keeping your car in perfect running order. From inspections to general maintenance and repair, you can trust your auto investment to AMF Auto Clinic in Brookhaven. Call for an appointment today at 610-872-2167.
Hi, everyone. This is Greg Murphy from the Phillies broadcast team, where high school football never sounded so good, right here at Haven Football.
Welcome back to George L. King Field. Panthers lead this one 14-0, 1:07 to play here in quarter number 1. Pete, excellent defensive possession from the Panthers.
Yeah, the offense has been great. The defense has been great so far. It's all Panthers, and let's see if it continues. Couldn't ask for a better start.
Matt Steyer has the ball teed at the 40 and is ready to kick this one away. Standing deep for the Lions, number 11, Asher Wynn. Steyer go with the high, short kick. It'll come down at the 26-yard line to Sean Benson, and he'll get taken down back near the 20-yard line. And
there's a flag out there, but I don't know.
No, there's not a flag. It was the turnover bag.
Oh, okay.
Just to spot where the ball came down. Lions will take over 1st and 10 from their 25-yard line.
That's a pretty good strategy. If you kick it high and short, they'll get 25, maybe to the 30, but they won't get more than that.
Lions come out. 1st and 10, Paul Graham in the gun, empty backfield. He'll go sprint option to this near side, and he'll be ushered out of bounds by number 22, Grayson LaFrance. .49 seconds and to play in quarter number 1. He'll pick up 4 yards on that carry. Sets up 2nd and 6 from the Panther 29-yard line.
It was up in the air long enough for somebody to grab it.
Graham, empty backfield once again. 2 receivers, 1 to either side. Wynn in motion. They'll go handoff to Wynn off that far side. He's got speed. He'll get 1st down yardage and out to the 40-yard line before being brought down by Ben Milligan.
I tell you, it's a good thing Milligan grabbed him, because if he doesn't get him, he's off to the races.
That he is. He's got excellent speed. You've seen that in the return game where he's got a couple of return touchdowns this season.
And that could be why they're at short kickoff, to avoid that problem.
Once again, Graham in the gun. Dot out of the far side, Wynn to the near side. It'll be Graham taking it off the far side. Taking it himself. Gets 4 or 5 yards. Out to about the 45, 46-yard line. He'll pick up 6. It'll be 2nd and 4. And that'll take us to the end of the first quarter. Panthers leading this one 14-0. We'll be back in just a moment on havenfootball.net.
Alumni and Friends Supporting Kids is a fiscal partner of the Foundation for Wallingford Swarthmore Schools. ASK strives to bridge the gaps in access to educational resources so that WSSD students have a holistic school experience. ASK helps students K-12 with items, services, and resources to support and enhance their educational experience with a focus on academic, artistic, athletic, and social enrichment. ASK scholarship forms are available on the WSSD website as well as through the school counseling department.
Hello, everyone. I'm Ron Jaworski, former Philadelphia Eagles quarterback, and you're listening to high school football right here on Haven Football.
Welcome back to George L. King Field, where after one quarter play, the Panthers are up 14-0 on the Penncrest Lions in this second edition of the Media Bowl for the 2024 season.
The Lions have been moving the ball a little better this drive, and I think they've been running it wide, and that's the reason. They've tried to, the up the middle hasn't been there, so they're running it wide.
It'll be Dada in motion. Graham keeps it himself, and he's wrapped up in the backfield by Alexi Gustafson for no gain.
Excellent tackle. Gustafson right there, brings him right down for no gain. Maybe, was it maybe a loss? Or?
No gain on the play, brings up 2nd and 3rd and 4. Third and 4 for the Lions from the Lion 46-yard line. Single receiver to either side. Win to the far side, Dada to the near side. Graham empty backfield. He'll keep it himself. Met by Nick Faribaugh, and he'll be close to first down yardage, but about a yard short will Graham be. 4th and about a yard for the Lions.
Fourth and 1. Looks like they're going for it.
And the Lions will go for it. We'll get to a couple of score updates from around District 1 after this 4th down play. Lions to the line quickly. Graham under center. They'll go quarterback sneak. He'll push it across midfield, and we'll see where the officials spot the ball.
It's going to be really close.
It'll be close.
I think they got it, but
I
barely.
did think they got it. Ref signal, first down for the Lions, just on the midfield stripe. A couple of scores from around District 1. Academy Park and Springfield are scoreless, so is Quakertown and Haverford. Marple and Pottsgrove also scoreless, as is Ryan and O'Hara. Garnet Valley leads Kennett 14-7, 3:32 to play in quarter number 1 out in Glen Mills. Ball right on the midfield stripe for the Lions. Graham in the shotgun, motions Dada across the formation. It'll be Dada on the handoff. He'll met in the backfield and taken down at the line of scrimmage by Luke Mulhern. Excellent work by Dada to get back to the line of scrimmage when Mulhern had him in the backfield for a loss of 1.
Again, that's a great play. He comes up from his linebacker position to make that play. If he gets around that Mulhern, he might have got 10 more yards. There was a lot of space over there. Excellent play by Mulhern.
Second and 10 for the Lions. Wynn and Dada, the receivers to either side. Graham in the backfield, empty set. Tight end is Kyle Cunningham. The motion Cunningham to the opposite side. Graham will take it on the keeper. He'll be met by Mulhern and Milligan as he gets down to the Panther 45-yard line, brings up 3rd and 5 for the Lions.
Now they're approaching the 40, so you got to say they have two plays to get 5 yards here. So they don't have to get it all in one shot if you're the Lions.
That's very true. Lions come out. Same formation they've been running on, like 2 receivers, 1 to either side. Graham, empty backfield. Cunningham motions across the formation. It'll be Graham to take it himself. He'll have first down yardage as he gets across the 40 for the first down.
Yeah, it's
ran the same play on back-to-back plays.
It's close.
Panthers couldn't adjust.
But he got it, yeah.
And it'll be first and 10 for the Lions at the 40-yard line.
And this is what the Lions like to do. They like to control the ball, just as the Panthers run the ball left, right, up the middle. You know, this is a good drive for the Lions. So let's see if the Panthers can force them to, kick the ball or do something. Right now they got to tighten it up a little bit more.
Cunningham motions across the formation. Same play once again. Paul Graham keeps it himself. He'll get maybe a yard as he runs into Gustafson and Faribault at the line of scrimmage. 7:45 in Cannon to play here in quarter number 2.
Yeah, Haven's going to have to tighten up the defense, particularly on the outside. I mean, they're getting yardage outside. They're sustaining their offense. There has to be an adjustment from the coaches to either slide somebody out there or make a linebacker cheat to that side to try to fill the gap if in fact the tight end or the outside linebacker gets caught in a block.
Under center this time is Graham. Split backs are Dada and Wynn. Cunningham motions across the formation. It'll be Graham keeping it himself. Curtis and Fisher in on the stop after a gain of just 1. Brings up 3rd and 8 for the Lions.
On that play, the Panthers closed really quickly. They used that same run, but the linebackers closed quickly and they moved up, just like Mike said. And good play.
The defensive line was slanting right on that one, so Curtis slid out to that side. Happened to be the right call from the coaches to slide out into the play.
Yep, I agree.
Third and 8 for the Lions. Graham, empty backfield. He'll roll to this near side. Has space and gets dragged down right around the 30-yard line. Luke Mulhern on the stop. And it'll be first down Penncrest. A couple of other quick score updates. Upper Dublin and Unionville tied at 7. Ruston has a 14-0 lead on Oxford.
Penncrest taking advantage of Haven's outside. There's not coverage where there should be, and or where there has to be. And of course, Haven's got to adjust to that. That's where Penncrest is making their gains. They adjust to it. They stop Penncrest.
First and 10, ball at the Haven 30-yard line. Graham under center. Cunningham motion. Handoff goes to Dada. He'll drive his legs forward before he's brought down by Shane Green as he crosses the 25-yard line. Gain of 5, seconded 5 for the Lions upcoming.
This has been a very sustained, successful drive for the Lions. They're getting 3, 4, 5 yards at a time, and if they keep doing that, you got to tighten up. But this whole team right here, Penncrest, they've been known to run the ball like this and control the clock, and right now they're trying to do that.
That they are. Marple has a 7-0 lead on Pottsgrove early in the second quarter. 5:41 to play here in quarter number 2. Lions have it 2nd and 10 from the 25-yard line. Kyle Cunningham split out to the far side. It'll be Paul Graham taking it, and he'll be met in the backfield. James Fisher, Ben Milligan, and friends in on the stop. Maybe the line of scrimmage there.
Great pursuit
for Graham.
Gang tackle and pursuit to the right. Excellent play.
Well, that's the way to end a sweep. You brought the linebacker in real tight as soon as you saw the play commit, and the defense kept stretching out the line to make him go further and further to the left, and he had nowhere to go.
3rd and 5 for the Lions. Ball at the Panther 25-yard line. Wynn and Dada, the split backs in the backfield. They'll go handoff Wynn. He'll bounce off tackles, and he'll run right into the arms of Shane Green and James Fisher, who make the stop after a very short gain to bring up 4th and about 3.
Excellent play. Excellent play. Wrap them up. 4th and 3. Can't ask for better.
4th and 3. Ball at the Panther 23-yard line. Would be a 40-yard attempt from here.
They need to score.
Penncrest are going to take a timeout and think things over. We'll take a timeout with them. Be back in just a moment on havenfootball.net.
Looking for pre-K childcare with an emphasis on learning? Ducklings Early Learning Center is available for children 6 weeks to 5 years old within 1 block of Nether Providence Elementary School on Moore Road in Wallingford. At Ducklings, our college-educated teachers create a safe, nurturing, educational environment in our beautiful facility. Call Ducklings today for an appointment at 610-936-9400.
This is Merrill Reese, voice of the Philadelphia Eagles, where high school football never sounded so good, right here at havenfootball.net.
Welcome back to George L. King Field, where 4:23 to play in quarter number 2. Panthers are leading this one 14-0 over the Penncrest Lions. Pete?
Yeah, it's been a game where both teams have been able to drive the ball, and right now Penncrest is driving down. And of course, that one interception made a big difference. They have to go for 7. Field goals won't win this game right now.
Lions driving, 4th and 3. Ball at the Panther 23-yard line. Graham in the backfield. Poole and Wynn, your receivers to the near side. Graham rolling to this near side, reverses field back to the far side, and he'll be near first down yardage, and he'll have first down yardage down to the 19 before being brought down by number 89, Alexi Gustafson and friends.
They had him pinned to the right there. When he rolled to the right, there was no space, but he rolled back to the left, just cut inside, got just enough of a sliver of space to get the first down.
That's when your linemen have to kind of stay home and look for that return. It's easy for us to say that, but it's not easy to coach, particularly when you want it different on one play versus another.
1st and 10, Lions. Ball at the Panther 19-yard line as we've ticked under 4 minutes to play here in the second quarter. It'll be first man through, and Asher Wynn on the carry, Jahai Kurt, Vince Hales, and Shane Green on the stop. After a gain of just 2 for the Lions. Brings up 2nd and 8. Upper Dublin and Unionville tied at 14. Phoenixville leads Upper Perkiomen 14-0. Here we've got a 14-0 game as we take under 3 minutes to play. Cunningham in motion, and the offensive line jumps. That'll move Penncrest back 5 yards. 2nd and 13 upcoming for the Lions.
You know what's common in this game to the first game? Time of possession, Penncrest. 14-point lead, Haven.
I'd say time of possession is a little bit more evenly matched in this game. Haven had that nice long drive to open the game and ended it in the end zone.
Yeah, it's not as bad as it was the last game, but they still have more time of possession.
They've also had one more possession than the Panthers have.
Yeah, they scored on an interception.
Graham takes the snap, rolling to the near side. He'll float it in traffic, caught by number 11, Asher Wynn, who would have been better just letting that ball fall to the turf, because that'll be a loss of another 2 or 3 on the play. It was 2nd and 13. It'll be 3rd and 15 for the Lions. Ball at the Panther 25-yard line. The Lions need the Panther 9.
On that last play, Vince Hales was right there to make the tackle. Even though it was a completion, it was a loss of yards. Good play by Vince Hales.
We're under 2 minutes to play here in quarter number 2. Panthers leading 14-0. Graham in the shotgun. He'll take the snap. They'll go quick screen pass inside Asher Wynn, but he's met immediately by Hales and Curtis. Brought down for another loss on the play. And we've got 90 seconds to play here in quarter number 2. It's 4th and 19 for the Lions.
Andrew,
they'll keep the offense on the field.
Those short passes aren't fooling the Haven at all. They're looking for that.
They're covering the screen well. They're covering the little quick outs, the flat routes. And there's been nothing in the short passing game really for the Lions to speak of. Whistles and timeout. Strath Haven with 59.2 to play here in the first half. We'll step aside, be back in just a moment on havenfootball.net.
For your dream home, With over a decade of experience, Jess Mudrick knows the market inside and out. Known for her dedication and personalized service, Jess ensures every client finds their perfect match, from first-time buyers to luxury estates. A partner at the Sheridan Mudrick team and backed by Coldwell Banker Realty, Jess combines expertise with innovation, using the latest technology to make your buying or selling process seamless. For a real estate experience that's second to none, trust Jess Mudrick and the Sheridan Mudrick team. Visit SheridanMudrick.com today.
This is Merrill Reese, voice of the Philadelphia Eagles, where high school football never sounded so good, right here at havenfootball.net.
Welcome back to George L. King Field. 4th and 19 upcoming for the Lions. Ball at the Panther 28-yard line. Lions need the Panther 9. Just under a minute to play in the half.
Yeah, Coach Clancy called that timeout. I don't think he liked the defense they had against that play because the Lions have to throw it. They know that, so they got to have the different formation.
Graham in the gun, takes a snap, throws it down the field. Colby Poole. Ball is just overthrown. Poole wants a flag, thought he got contacted a little bit early. Panthers will take over from their own 28-yard line, 1st and 10 with 53 seconds to play here in quarter number 1.
Yeah, well,
quarter number 2, my bad.
What set up that long pass was all the losses. 3 straight plays losing yards. You're not going to get 19 yards on a run. It'd be very rare. So they had to do that, and the Panthers knew it, and they were waiting for him.
See what the Panthers decide to do here. 2 timeouts in their pocket and 72 yards ahead of them and 53 seconds on the clock. Just their 3rd offensive possession of the night. Schuster, back to pass, fires down the near sideline, has James Fisher inside the 35, down and into the end zone for a Panther touchdown. The wheel route from James Fisher, ball floated just over the hand of Anthony Koya, and James Fisher catches it at the 34-yard line and runs it the rest of the way untouched into the end zone for another Panther touchdown.
You know what I was going to say before that play? 52 seconds left. I was going to say, well, they'll probably take a knee, go in with a 14-point lead, get in the second half kickoff. No, 21-zip.
From 72 yards out, Schuster connects with James Fisher. Matt Steyer on to attempt the extra point. Snap, spot, kick is perfect. Panthers leading 21-0. 40 seconds to play here in quarter number 2. We'll be back in just a moment on havenfootball.net.
Nagging soft tissue injury, chronic joint pain? Give Rose Tree Wellness Center a call and see Dr. Tom O'Brien for a complete diagnosis and treatment. Dr. O'Brien specializes in active release techniques, ART. ART can deal with many issues, including chronic shoulder, knee, and ankle pain. Rose Tree Wellness Center also offers a complete series of massage therapy as well as general chiropractic care. Don't spend another day in pain. Call 610-789-5555 and make an appointment today.
This is Merrill Reese, voice of the Philadelphia Eagles, and you're listening to high school football right here on havenfootball.net.
Welcome back to George L. King Field. Panthers leading this one 21-0. With 40 seconds to play to halftime, Panthers will also get the ball to start the second half and potentially extend their lead even further. Pete?
Yeah, I mean, 21-0. You get the second half kickoff. If you were going to draw it up pre-game, you would say this would be the ideal situation, and that's how it's unfolding.
Matt Steyer has the ball teed up at the 40-yard line. Standing deep once again for the Lions is number 11, Asher Wynn. Steyer puts the ball in the air. It'll be a short pooch kick, comes down at the 24-yard line. And breaking free into space is Sean Benson. He's got across midfield, breaks the tackle, and gets inside the 30-yard line of the Panthers with 28 seconds to play. Coaches and fans upset about a potential missed call by the officials, but the officials don't call anything. And an excellent return by number 21, Sean Benson.
That was
sets up the Lions with excellent field position at the Panther 28-yard line with just 28 seconds to play here in the second quarter.
Yeah, Andrew, they kicked that short so that to avoid what just happened. But, he broke to the outside and he made a great run.
Graham in the shotgun. He'll motion win across the formation, drops back. They'll go inside screen to Colby Poole. He'll be brought down immediately. Alexi Gustafson and Nick Faribaugh sniffed that out. Timeout, Penncrest, with 17 seconds to play here in the first half. We'll keep it right here, Pete.
Yeah, the Panthers all week long, you can see they've been practicing for that screen. They probably, Coach Clancy was hammering it into them. They're going to drop back. They're going to have these little screens and move the ball that way, and they're ready for them. An excellent defensive series.
This is the second week in a row where we've been victimized by a long run back on a kickoff, and that's going to have to be corrected as we get into this playoff season. Those in close games can be absolute killers, and it set the tone for the game last week against Springfield. That just absolutely killed us when Springfield ran the opening kickoff in the second half back to the 20 and then scored and took a 21-14 lead.
Yeah, after that kickoff last week, Mike, the second half, when Springfield ran it back about 60 yards, that was it. Haven just didn't have anything left after that.
That was the big knockout blow last week, the big return to start the second half in a tie ball game. This time, it's a big return in a game the Panthers are leading 21-0. We'll see if the Lions can try and change the momentum of this game with that kick return and put the ball in the end zone here with 20 to play in quarter number 2.
You got to believe the ball's going to go up in the air because it's 19 seconds. Plus the wind is blowing left to right, so the quarterback will have the wind at his back.
Graham will take the shotgun snap. He'll roll out to this near side. Think about taking off with it. He will. He'll step out of bounds. Pursuit from Curtis and Green. And he'll be out of bounds with 13.6 on the clock. Ball at the 25-yard line of the Panthers.
Excellent coverage by the D-backs back there. He rolled to the right. He wanted to throw it deep there, but there was nobody open. He takes it out of bounds to live another play.
We're actually back to 3rd and 10, stepped out at the 28-yard line of the Panthers, so a gain of 6 on the play for the Lions. Graham takes the snap, sprints to the near side. Shane Green in pursuit, and they'll get him down in the backfield. Loss of 3 on the play. Shane Green, Nick Faribaugh in on the stop, ball back to the 32-yard line. Brings up 4th down and takes us to halftime. We'll take a short break and be back with the Strath Haven Marching Band in just a moment on havenfootball.net.
Do you have slow-running drains? Are you thinking about selling your home or property? If so, go to scarpagnatoplumbing.com and schedule a technician. They are the area's only small plumbing company to offer in-house trenchless sewer and water main repairs. They also offer sewer lateral certifications for the surrounding communities. From faucets to water heaters, they can handle all your plumbing needs. Give them a call at 484-832-5566.
This is Keith Jackson reminding you you're listening to high school football right here on havenfootball.net.
Welcome back to halftime at George L. King Field. Panthers on top of the Lions, 21-0 at halftime. Excellent first half from the Panthers. We're getting ready to see the Strath Haven Panther Band perform once again. Take it away, Nick.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Waiting for the playoff edition of the Panther Marching Band tonight. Waiting for the signal from the official. They appear to be checking some stuff.
We'll get to the Panther playoff marching band in just a moment.
Yeah, I don't want to run them over.
Whenever the officials decide they're going to get off the field, and
They're
let the
making
band
moves.
let the band have the field.
Good evening. Onto the field comes the playoff edition of the 2024-2025 Strath Haven High School Panther Marching Band. And we're turning the wheel of musical time tonight with this show featuring the music of Olivia Rodrigo, reaching back to the danceable sound of Motown and dancing off with the Spice Girls. The student leadership team is led by student directors Olivia Giannopoulos, Ella Liberi, Sophie Lynn, Bennett McManus, and Tiandra Wong. The drum majors are Cecily Heisey-Terrell, Olivia Heisey-Terrell, and Quentin Saylor. These are our dancing Panthers, and this is the sound of Martha Reeves and the Vandellas, the Four Tops, the Supremes, and the Temptations. Love Now, the best-selling global single of 2022. Harry Styles performed it for the first time at Coachella. We performed it for the first time, well, here at Strath Haven, but these Dancing Panthers bring you As It Was.
They got to really do it on the well, they got to do good on the test, and you got to have good grades, and then if they put a good word in for you, that helps.
Really, the biggest thing now is the interviews with the other guys. They ask you questions, and they want to see how you answer.
Right. I know. Yeah, I tried for like 5 years when I got it. You failed the first time. Yeah. I failed the first 2 times. I didn't fail, I just didn't get in, but I didn't know the right people.
He did struggle with testing, but he does so well with his homework. Everything's wonderful. It's always been that way. Even in high school, he couldn't test. He got to go on his own room, and as long as he wanted to get it. Wow, you got 20 minutes to do this section, and that's it. And when he gets done, he's right. Right. If you leave anything unanswered, that's wrong. Thanks for you on that. Jack, so if you answer it just because it's 2 minutes wrong, that ain't no good either.
Oh, that's great.
He's a hell of a welder. That's
great. He's welder.
He's so far advanced in his welding and the rest of the class. How long have you been welding? He worked for a company before, that's all he did was weld.
Right. Welding is once you get a technique that you're comfortable with, it's just learn them right.
It's time to end the show with salsa, some samba, and some pop. It's Spice Up Your Life by the Spice Girls.
They got a big job up in Philly, the Sparks job.
That's where he's at.
Okay,
Sparks. Philly. Brand new building?
Yeah. There's a lot of guys up there.
He'll be there until January.
That's good. And my nephews work for JJ Wake. He just finished down in Long Garden. They were there for 2.5 years. Same project. The Pride of Haven, the Strath Haven High School Panther Marching Band.
The band is under the direction of Assistant Band Director Mrs. Haley Lombard, Pit Director Mr. Richard Michael, and Drumline Instructor Mr. Gustin Rudolph. Miss Valerie Schliga directs the band front and dance line with Silks Instructor Coach Arya Boris, and dance team instructors Miss Gigi Ianello and Miss Rosie Ianello. For the Panther Band, I'm Nick Pignataro. Have a great evening, and let's go Panthers!
Benefits Group specializes in creating employee benefit packages which can maximize your company's ability to attract, retain, and award the best employees. We develop a strategy for your business to attract high-quality team members. It is critical to have benefits that are competitive in the marketplace. We develop a benefits package and retirement plan that helps you implement a complete benefit program and retirement solution. We help you implement a successful strategy that rewards your employees for their hard-earned time. Empower your employees with a comprehensive benefits solution from the Wharton Benefits Group. Call them at 484-328-3590.
Hi, everyone. This is Greg Murphy from the Phillies broadcast team, and you're listening to high school football right here at Haven Football.
Welcome back to Strath Haven High School, where at the half, the Panthers on top of the Lions, 21-0. An excellent first half from the Panthers. Touchdown Shane Green from 3 yards out. Jahi Curtis, a 29 interception return, and a 72-yard pass from Caden Schuster to James Fisher for the Panthers scoring plays. Pete, an excellent first half, all things considered, for the Panthers.
Absolutely, Andrew. An excellent first half. And let me say what Penncrest is facing now. They're facing a pretty tough task here. They're playing a team who runs the ball, which means the clock will be running, and they're also facing Strath Haven, who will be receiving the second half kickoff, and they will also be down 21 points. So if you're Penncrest, you've got to really hope for turnovers here or something, or you just might run out of time in the second half. But we'll see what happens. Penncrest had a few tough breaks. The interception was one, and that bomb was the other, or else it'd be a 7-0 score. But 21-0, and well, let's see what happens.
Yeah, we'll get to a couple of score updates here around District 1 at the 5A level. Academy Park trailing Springfield 14-6. Marple on top of Pottsgrove 7-0. Garnet Valley on top of Kennett 30-7. Upper Dublin and Unionville tied at 14. Ruston on top of Oxford 21-7, and Phoenixville still up on Upper Perkiomen 14-0. At the 6A level, Quakertown trailing Haverford 28-0. And at the 4A level, O'Hara leads Ryan 7-0. Pete, how about the Birds?
How about them Birds? You know,
former coach Doug Peterson coming back into town on Sunday. Eagles wearing the Kelly greens.
And they're going to
How do you feel about that?
They're going to retire Sean McCoy's number. That should be fun. Right now they're playing a Jaguar team that's really struggling. I think they're 2-6, I believe. Or 2-5, whatever. But they've been struggling, and their quarterback Lawrence, he just hasn't been playing like the first pick in the draft has been playing. And when your quarterback's not playing good, that's a problem. Now, what's on the Eagles side of the ball? The last couple of weeks, Jalen Hurts has really turned it around. He's gone 3 weeks without a turnover. Now that I said that, he'll have 4 turnovers Sunday. But he's had 3 weeks without a turnover. The team itself has been playing good. And those young backs, those rookie run defensive backs of the Eagles, Cooper, DeJean, and Mitchell, they've been playing excellent ball. These are the 2 best corners they've had in many years, and it's showing up in the scores. They haven't allowed a touchdown, I think, in 2 weeks. The defense has. So, you know, the Eagles are moving up, and the Jaguars have been moving the other way. So we'll see what happens. But I'm looking for a Big Birds win this Sunday.
Yeah. So, score prediction, Pete?
Score prediction? 31-17 Eagles.
So, Eagles are really just a Saquon Barkley dropped pass away from only having one loss on the year. That drop against the Falcons was painful, to say the least.
And they're also a Hail Mary play by the Washington team. They'd be in first place. That game last week when they threw the ball to the end zone and they tipped it right back where the Washington receiver was.
And I don't know if you've seen this video, but last week the guy was taunting the fans
while the play was going
off
on.
in the corner of the end zone as the ball was being snapped, and then he's the one that tips it, and it lands in the Commanders receiver's hands.
Do you think the coach had something to say to him?
I think the coach had plenty of things to say to him.
Yeah, that was funny.
The teams are back on the field and just finishing up their warm-ups. We'll take a short break and be back for the second half kickoff here on havenfootball.net.
Do you have slow-running drains? Are you thinking about selling your home or property? If so, go to scarpignatoplumbing.com and schedule a technician. They are the area's only small plumbing company to offer in-house trenchless sewer and water main repairs. They also offer sewer lateral certifications for the surrounding communities. From faucets to water heaters, they can handle all your plumbing needs. Give them a call at 484-832-5566.
This is Keith Jackson reminding you you're listening to high school football right here on havenfootball.net.
Welcome back to George L. King Field, where after the first half, the Panthers lead this one 21-0. Looks like maybe a little bit of a hands team on the field for the Panthers in anticipation of a potential onside kick attempt from the Lions.
I think Penncrest knows they got to pull all the strings out in the second half. If they just try to play even up and run the ball, both teams, they'll just run out of time, down 3 scores. But we'll see what happens.
It'll be James Mulholland to kick the ball away. Has the ball teed at the 40-yard line, standing deep for the Panthers. Shane Green and Ben Milligan flank James Fisher at the 10-yard line. Mulholland approaches the ball, goes high and short, and taken. It's John Riley from the 45, and he'll take it all the way to the end zone for another Panther touchdown. Just 4 seconds into the second half, Penncrest tries to go with the surprise onside kick. Riley picks it up in the air on the fly at the 46-yard line and takes it all the way to the house. Panthers up 27-0. Extra point pending.
The Panthers were looking for that onside kick, but you don't expect to pick it off and run it all the way in. Now at a 28-0 score, Penncrest has really had their backs against the wall. Really do. 4 seconds.
Ian Gallagher on to attempt the extra point. Snap spot. Kick is away, and the kick is perfect. 28-0 Panthers, 11:56 to play. Quarter number 3. We'll be back in just a moment on havenfootball.net.
This video and audio broadcast is copyrighted by havenfootball.net Incorporated for the private use of our audience. Any other use of these broadcasts or any pictures, descriptions, or accounts of the game without a havenfootball.net Incorporated's expressed written permission is prohibited.
This is Merrill Reese, voice of the Philadelphia Eagles, and you're listening to high school football right here on havenfootball.net.
Welcome back to George L. King Field. Panthers up on top of the Lions 28-0 after a 46-yard kickoff return for John Riley on the surprise onside kick from the Lions. Ends in the hands of number 80, John Riley, and he returns it all the way to the end zone untouched for another Panthers score.
Yeah, that was they tried the onside kick, and the Panthers were waiting for him. They figured that was coming, and the kick just went straight into his hands, and nothing in front of him but green artificial surface.
Ian Gallagher has the ball teed up at the 40-yard line, ready to kick this one away. Asher Wynn standing deep at his 5-yard line. Gallagher boots it away high. It'll come down to Wynn at the 7-yard line. He'll take it across the 15, out across the 20, has the edge, and James Fisher brings down Wynn as he crosses out near the 35-yard line, that's where the Lions will take over, 1st and 10.
Look for the Lions to do a lot of passing this half, Andrew. If they just keep running the ball, they may score, but they'll never score enough.
No, they won't score enough, and even if they try to put it in the air, this Panthers pass rush has been getting in the backfield all night and disrupting play.
They really have no other option.
Dada split to the far side, Wynn to the near side. Graham in the shotgun with Cunningham, the tight end, to the far side. They'll motion Dada into the backfield. Pistol formation. They'll go handoff Dada. He'll bounce it to this near side. He'll get brought down by Fisher and LaFrance out across near the 47-yard line. Gain of just 2 on the play. Excellent work by the linebackers and the defensive back.
I just don't think, that was a nice little game, but if that's all they're going to do, and they won't do that, they're going to definitely put the ball in the air. But if you just keep doing that, you just can't come back from 28-0.
Graham in the shotgun, empty backfield. Dada split to the far side. They'll motion Cunningham across the formation. And movement again up front from the Lions. That'll be a false start. Brings up 2nd and 13.
When you see a lineman jump off that badly, what you're looking at, they're having trouble getting to their blocks, and they're trying to make sure they're absolutely running on the snap of the ball, and he just misjudged it.
And they're also reacting to the Haven shift across. The Penncrest offensive lineman saw Haven shift from left to right. He jumped forward, thinking the ball was going to be snapped. The ball had not been snapped. The flag comes out and sets the Lions back 5 yards. 2nd and 13 from their own 32-yard line. Graham will go quarterback power to this near side. He'll get hit at the 40-yard line by Jahi Curtis. And that'll bring up 3rd and 5 for the Lions. Defensive line doing a nice job here on the quarterback keepers from Graham.
The defensive line has played excellent all night. They may give up a few more yards in the second half because they want to prevent the bomb. They'll bend but not break, if that's what I'm saying.
3rd and 4. Graham in the shotgun. He'll go power to this near side. Excellent work by James Fisher to set the edge. Luke Mulhern and Shane Green come in to finish the job, but that was all set up by James Fisher, setting the edge, creating the space, the lane for Mulhern and Green to find Graham and take him down for a loss of 2 on the play.
Tonight, Andrew, the whole defense has been playing tackling by gang tackling. You just don't see one guy bringing them down. You see 2, 3, 4 guys on every tackle. They're just playing excellent ball, and they're just covering all the open zones, and they're just playing great.
4th and 5. Slot receiver to the far side is Poole. Graham will roll to the far side. Pressure immediately from Curtis. Graham will step up, and he'll get brought down short of first down yardage. And there is outrage in the stands. It looked for sure that Graham had been stopped short of the first down yard marker, but the referees on the field give him forward progress just to the 45-yard line and enough for the Penncrest first down.
Yeah, I think they got a very favorable spot there.
That was crazy. He went down well before that yard line.
He was easily down at the 44-yard line. Somehow they give him the 45. Luckily, it's 28-0 Panthers, so hopefully it's not too much to worry about. Dada motions into the backfield. Pistol formation. They'll go handoff Dada to this near side, and he's brought down immediately in the backfield. Nick Faribault and James Fisher combined for the tackle and a loss of 1
and Curtis
at the 44-yard line.
Again, Curtis was there also, Andrew. Just like we've been saying, 3 guys making the tackle. Not 1, 3.
The defensive line has been doing an excellent job all night getting off their blocks and getting into the backfield, disrupting pretty much anything Penncrest wants to do. We tick under 9 minutes to play here in quarter number 3. Strath Haven still leading it 28-0. Paul Graham in the backfield, 2 receivers, 1 to either side. They'll motion Asher Wynn across the formation. Graham will take it on the counter. He'll be met in the backfield once again. This time Jahid Curtis drops him for another loss. Excellent penetration from this Strath Haven defensive line. It's been going on all night long.
This is an amazing performance. When they played Penncrest back in late August, those same plays were gaining yards. But tonight, they must have looked at the film and they said, they made their adjustments and they are playing excellent ball.
This has been an excellent showing from the Strath Haven defense. 8:13 and counting to play quarter number 3. 3rd and 12 for the Lions. Ball at their own 43-yard line. They need the Strath Haven 45 for the first down. Graham, empty backfield. Motions Wynn across the formation, rolls out to the far side. He'll hit Wynn in stride, and he'll get taken down by James Fisher by himself at the 45-yard line. Excellent tackle in open space from Fisher. Wynn could have had some space if he had broken that tackle, but once again, plenty of Panthers in pursuit but James Fisher did an excellent job to bring down Asher Wynn in space and force 4th down and 9 for the Lions.
Andrew, it seems like the Panthers are just one step quicker tonight than the Lions. I mean, when you can just see that they're flying to the ball where the running back's trying to find a hole, and there isn't a hole, and because of that, they're losing yards rather than gaining yards.
4th and 9 for the Lions. Ball at their own 46-yard line. Graham in the shotgun, motions Dada across the formation. Straight drop back, screen pass to Poole is blown up in the backfield. Nick Faribault, Alexi Gustafson, Grayson LaFranche, Jahid Curtis. Once again, a pride of Panthers in on the stop to force the turnover on downs. 1st and 10 Panthers from the Lion 39-yard line with 7:09 to play here in quarter number 3.
We keep saying it, but they're playing at a different level tonight. They really are.
Well, there's also, if I can add, there's been great coaching during the week. I mean, they're there because they know they have to be there. They knew what that play was going to be.
1st and 10 Panthers, ball at the Penncrest 39-yard line. Handoff goes to Shane Green. He'll get the ball and take it for 3 yards down to the 37-yard line of the Lions.
Also, Andrew, we haven't even thought about this, but if they can score and kick the point, we'll have a running clock.
That we will, and that'll make this fast-moving game even faster.
We didn't think that tonight this would be a running clock game. This was supposed to be pretty close, but so far it hasn't been.
There's been a gulf in class between these two teams. Schuster, handoff Fisher. He gets a block, gets the edge. He breaks a tackle, has a step, breaks the final tackle, and he'll walk into the end zone. Panther touchdown. 6:20 and counting to play in quarter number 3. Panthers on top 34-0. Extra point coming from Matt Steyer. We'll see if we'll get the running clock the rest of the way.
I think we will.
Schuster to hold. Your long snapper is Jackson Miller. Matt Steyer on to attempt the extra point. Snap, spot, kick is away, and the kick is perfect from Matt Steyer. Panthers lead 35-0, 6:22 to play, quarter number 3. We'll take a short break here on havenfootball.net.
Benefits Group specializes in creating employee benefit packages which can maximize your company's ability to attract, retain, and award the best employees. We develop a strategy for your business to attract high-quality team members. It is critical to have benefits that are competitive in the marketplace. We develop a benefits package and retirement plan that helps you implement a complete benefit program and retirement solution. We help you implement a successful strategy that rewards your employees for their hard-earned time. Empower your employees with a comprehensive benefits solution from the Wharton Benefits Group. Call them at 484-328-3590.
Hi, everyone. This is Greg Murphy from the Phillies broadcast team, and you're listening to high school football right here at Haven Football.
Welcome back to George L. King Field. Panthers on top, 35-0. We'll have a running clock for the rest of the second half. Matt Steyer has the ball teed at the 40-yard line. Asher Wynn standing deep for the Lions. Steyer boots it away. It's high. It's short. It bounces at the 28-yard line. Big hit, and the Panthers fall. Try to fall on the ball, but it bounces out of bounds. It'll be 1st and 10 Lions at the 27-yard line.
Yeah, they had the ball right there at 27, but one of the Panthers just pushed it out of bounds by accident.
First and 10 Lions, ball at the Lion 28-yard line. Split backfield. It'll be Graham again, taken down this time in the backfield by Grayson LaFrance. Excellent pursuit by the defensive back on this play.
Yeah, that was, right now Penncrest is really, they just, not much they can do. The Panthers are waiting for them. They want to do that. They put it in the air. I just think the Panthers right now have total control.
That's for sure. Loss of 1 on the play brings up 2nd and 11, 5:28 and counting, quarter number 3. Running clock situation with the Panthers up 35-0. Not a spot we thought we'd be in tonight here, Pete.
No, it isn't. I thought this would be one of those games where you might need a field goal to win it, but obviously I was wrong.
Graham in the shotgun motions Win across the formation. They'll go handoff Win on the sweep. Stretched out on that play. Excellent pursuit. Once again, Luke Mulhern, Quinn Kell on the stop. Excellent pursuit by everybody. It's the linebackers. It's the third level. It's the secondary also getting in on these stops.
When they run wide, every play now has been a loss. They just can't turn the corner. They just lack speed for some reason. And when they played in August, it was a different game. It's hard to believe what I'm watching here.
Absolutely. It has been 2 months. 2 months can change a whole lot in high school football, and we're seeing that tonight.
Well, playoff football, and remember, Penncrest hasn't been here before, with the playoffs for a long time, so it's tough.
Looking for just their first playoff win in 15 years. It doesn't look like that's going to happen tonight. Graham drops back to pass. Straight drop back, rolling out to this near side, pursued by Gustafson. He'll take off and run, and he'll step out of bounds as he crosses across the 30, out near the 35-yard line. That'll bring up 4th and about 4. For the Lions. Two touchdowns on just 5 touches for James Fisher tonight. Strath Haven 5 touchdowns on just 15 offensive snaps. 4th and 4 for the Lions. Graham in the shotgun. 2 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near side. Graham goes sprint to that far side. Shane Green in pursuit, and they'll bring him down in the backfield. Shane Green and Nick Faribault on the stop. Another turnover on downs for the Lions. Another excellent play by the Haven defensive line getting into the backfield. 3:07 and counting to play, quarter number 3.
It looks like the Panthers have their playoff shoes on. This isn't regular season. They're in the playoffs now, and they're putting on a show. And if they can continue to do this, they may be playing late into the month.
And you know what might have spurred this on? The loss
to
last
Springfield.
week.
Absolutely.
I'd rather a loss in the regular season like they had to Springfield in Week 10 than have a loss like that come at some point during the playoffs. That loss may still come for this Panthers team, but tonight that's not the case. Shane Green takes the handoff up the middle, driving his legs forward down to the 26-yard line of the Lions.
I think after last week giving up 21 second-half points to Springfield, I think this team all week long were just angry, and they're taking their anger out tonight on the Lions, and they're just playing excellent ball.
Schuster under center, wing to the far side is Nathan Lynn. They'll go handoff Lynn. He'll take the sprint around the far side. He'll get tripped up momentarily, keep his balance. Colby Poole and Will Giles combine on the stop for the Lions after Lynn gains first down yardage for the Panthers down to the 19-yard line. We're under 2 minutes to play here in the third quarter. Fast-moving game. One of the fastest I think we've been a part of, Pete.
Yeah, well, running the ball will do that. And right now the Panthers are making substitutions. You're going to see a lot of the JVs in there, and they're going to, take their time that way.
Schuster under center. He'll go handoff Milligan off the left side. He'll fall forward down near the 15-yard line. Looks like we have a timeout on the field. Or we have a flag on the play and a Strath Haven hold. Ball spotted at the 29-yard line. Schuster jogs in the play from the sideline, clock winding under 30 seconds to play. 1st and 20 for the Panthers. Schuster hands off Green. He'll nearly break that one, but a shoestring tackle from Asher Wynn leads to no gain. That'll take us to the end of the third quarter. Strath Haven leading this one 35-0. We'll be back in just a moment on havenfootball.net.
Or buying a home is serious business, and for serious business the key to your success is to work with an experienced agent. Sandy McCulley has over 20 years of real estate experience and is a seller representative specialist as well as a certified residential specialist. Sandy specializes in Delaware County real estate. Sandy conveniently works out of the Media Berkshire Hathaway Home Marketing Center in Media. Let Sandy's experience be your advantage in today's multifaceted real estate market. Give Sandy a call at 610-368-6641.
This is Merrill Reese, voice of the Philadelphia Eagles, and you're listening to high school football right here on havenfootball.net.
Welcome back to George L. King Field. Fourth quarter about to begin. Strath Haven leading 35-0 over the Penncrest Lions. Pete?
Yeah, it's 35-0, and this should be a quick fourth quarter. It'll just be running the ball and substituting some of the JVs. It should go pretty quickly. Coach Clancy doesn't want to rub it in.
For sure. We'll see what the Panther offense can do here on 2nd and 16 from the 26-yard line. Schuster under center. Lynn wing to the far side. Toss play to Milligan. He's got space, has blockers out in front of him. He'll break a tackle and get down across the 15-yard line to bring up third and a manageable 6 yards.
Yeah, Milligan's in there now. That's the exact play they run with Fisher. James Fisher's on the sidelines now. They don't really need him no more tonight. They're going to make sure he stays healthy for next week. But that pitch is exactly what they run, and they got They got a pretty nice gain on it.
3rd and 6. Schuster under center. Wing to the far side is Doherty, Mudrick, and Lynn, your split backs in the backfield. Handoff Mudrick up the middle. He'll pound his way down near the 10-yard line, near first down yardage, and he'll have enough for the first down. Strath Haven.
You know, Mudrick on most teams will be playing a lot more, but he has to play behind the starters. He is an excellent, excellent running back. He's a junior, and I think next year you're going to hear his name called quite a bit.
First and goal for the Panthers. Ball at the 8-yard line. Schuster under center. Handoff. Bill Doherty bangs his way down to about the 5-yard line. Penncrest comes out of the ball with the pile, but the refs ruled down by contact. Second and goal from the 5 for the Panthers. Schuster under center. Riley tight end to the near side. Gustafson tight end to the far side. Handoff goes to Mudrick, and he'll power his way down near the goal line to the 1 before he stood up by the Lions. And that'll bring up third and goal for the Panthers. Ball at the 1-yard line, third and goal for the Panthers. They'll probably take 2 shots at this. 9:25 and counting, quarter number 4. Schuster under center. Mudrick and Lind, the backs in the backfield, went. And they'll go quarterback sneak. Caden Schuster keeps it and is into the end zone. 9:08 to play. Quarter number 4.
Well, you could knock me over with a feather. We didn't, we've been talking all night. We didn't expect this. This has been just a dominant performance by the Panthers.
Absolutely, it's been a dominant performance. Ian Gallagher on to attempt the extra point. Snap, spot, kick is away, and the kick is good. Strath Haven leads 42-0. We'll be back in just a moment here on havenfootball.net.
Nagging soft tissue injury, chronic joint pain? Give Rose Tree Wellness Center a call and see Dr. Tom O'Brien for a complete diagnosis and treatment. Dr. O'Brien specializes in active release techniques, ART. ART can deal with many issues, including chronic shoulder, knee, and ankle pain. Rose Tree Wellness Center also offers a complete series of massage therapy as well as general chiropractic care. Don't spend another day in pain. Call 610-789-5555 and make an appointment today.
This is Merrill Reese, voice of the Philadelphia Eagles, and you're listening to high school football right here on havenfootball.net.
Welcome back to George L. King Field. Strath Haven running away with this one, 42-0 over the Penncrest Lions. 9:08 to play here in the ball game. Pete?
Yeah, it's a kind of game that just started like a snowball effect. You know, you had an interception, you had this, just things started to happen, and the Panthers kept rolling, and the Penncrest Lions you could just see them losing that edge that they had, and it's just been a total dominant performance.
That it has been. Ian Gallagher has the ball teed up at the 40-yard line, ready to kick it away for the Panthers. Asher Wynn standing deep for the Lions. Ball is booted and will go down to the 2-yard line. Wynn takes it out, gets across the 10, out, reverses field at the 12-yard line, and Bill Doherty brings him down and drops him at the 10-yard line. Excellent coverage from the Panthers kick team to drop him down at the 11.
Give him credit. He tried to find an alley, tried to do anything to move that ball forward, but then 11 came streaming in like with rockets on his shoes and just took him down. Actually just caught his foot, but was enough to knock him to the ground.
Yeah, this whole team is just performing unbelievable. They're flying around. The defense, the special teams, it doesn't matter. They're all they were ready for this game tonight, Mike. They really were ready for this game.
Timeout, Strath Haven, 8:21 to play, quarter number 3. We'll take a short break and be back for the rest of the fourth quarter here on havenfootball.net.
For your dream home, with over a decade of experience, Jess Mudrick knows the market inside and out. Known for her dedication and personalized service, Jess ensures every client finds their perfect match, from first-time buyers to luxury estates. A partner at the Sheridan Mudrick team and backed by Coldwell Banker Realty, Jess combines expertise with innovation, using the latest technology to make your buying or selling process seamless. For a real estate experience that's second to none, trust Jess Mudrick and the Sheridan Mudrick team. Visit SheridanMudrick.com today.
This is Merrill Reese, voice of the Philadelphia Eagles, where high school football never sounded so good, right here at havenfootball.net.
Welcome back to George L. King Field. Panthers on top, 42-0. 8:21 to play, quarter number 4. What a dominant performance here tonight by the Panthers on the ground, on the defensive, and on the defensive side of things. Pete?
Yeah, it's been, we keep repeating it, but it's definitely been a performance. And it's been, on the Panthers side, turnover free.
Into the game at quarterback for the Lions, number 9 is Zach Mullen. Fires out to the sideline, complete to Albert Dada for no gain at the 11-yard line. Brings up 2nd and 10 for the Lions.
I'm looking over that defense right now. They're all backups or JVs, and they're still making plays.
Mullen drops back to pass, fires down the middle, has his man out across midfield is Blaze Persichetti. Comes down with the catch at the Strath Haven 48-yard line.
Yeah, that's the best play of the night for Penncrest. A beautiful pass, hit him right in stride for a big gain.
Zach Mullen completes his first pass of the night out to Blaze Persichetti. Pickup of 41 yards on the play.
That probably just doubled their yardage for the night.
Quite possibly. We'll see when we get to the stats tomorrow. Mullen in the gun, back on either hip. Straight drop back, pass is batted and incomplete. Excellent work there by Tyler Slaughter, getting his hands up and deflecting that ball. Defensive line is now Tyler Slaughter, Paul Oblak, number 48, who is not on our roster.
Yeah, a lot of kids we never see play are out there now.
Zach Milligan also on the field. Luke Mulhern still in the game at linebacker. Bill Doherty, Jalen Starr, Van Wendell, and a whole host of other younger players getting their first taste of some varsity playoff action as Zach Mullen completes his second pass of the night across the middle to Albert Dada for a pickup of 6. Brings up 3rd and 5, ball at the Panther 43-yard line. That was Kyle Cunningham on the catch for the Lions. 5:45 and counting, quarter number 4. Mullen takes a snap, straight drop back, has his man, Asher Wynn, slung down and stepped out of bounds as he gets first down yardage and just a couple more down to the Panther 36-yard line.
I think this Panther defense would love to keep a 0 on that scoreboard. Let's see if they can do it.
5 minutes to play in quarter number 4 for the Panthers to hold that 0 on the board. Ball at the Panther 35-yard line. Lions driving with Zach Mullen in at quarterback. Straight drop back for Mullen. He'll swing it out to the near side. And that's ruled incomplete, though that looked like it could have been a lateral backwards that bounced off the hands of Albert Dada.
That was very close to a lateral, but I think in a game like this, you're probably going to give them the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah, for sure. Just let that fall incomplete. Clock will keep running no matter what at this point with the Panthers up by 42. Mullen in the shotgun, Wynn and Dada on either hip. Cunningham, tight end to the near side. They'll go deep shot, and that'll fall into the hands and out of the hands of Blaze Persichetti. Excellent pass defense from Van Wendel.
That was also
in coverage
an excellent
as we
pass.
take under 4 minutes to play. Excellent throw from from Zach Mullen.
Hit him right in the hands.
But an even better play by Van Wendel to break up to get into the hands of Blaze Persichetti and prevent the catch.
Yes.
Score update from Garnet Valley. They lead 37-7 with 3:11 to play in the fourth quarter.
So it looks like that's going to be next week's opponent.
Yes, it would be. We would see Garnet Valley back here next Friday night. Straight drop for Mullen. Ball goes through the hands of Albert Dada on 3rd and 10. Brings up 4th and 10. 3 minutes to play in quarter number 4. Ball at the Panther 35-yard line, 4th and 10 for the Lions. Nolan Carroll getting into the end zone for that 37-7 touchdown for the Garnet Valley Jaguars.
Almost makes it worth not having Brian here.
Zach Mullen, shotgun looks back to either side. Straight drop back, fires across the middle, intended for Asher Wynn. Excellent play by Zach Milligan in coverage to break up the play, and the Panthers will take over 1st and 10 from the 35-yard line. As the clock continues to tick, 2:20 and counting here in the ball game.
Yeah, I think maybe 2 or 3 more plays and this game will be over.
Marple Newtown playing well on the road up at Pottsgrove. They still lead 7-0. And here, as we tick under 2 minutes to play in the fourth quarter with the Panthers leading 42-0, the Panthers will take over. Pat O'Connor hands off Ryan Mudrick. Gain of 2.5. Pride of Lions bring him down at the 38-yard line. Brings up 2nd and 7. Upward Dublin on top of Unionville 24-0. That has 4 minutes to go in quarter number 3. 1:20 and counting here in quarter number 4 for the Panthers, looking to seal this first round playoff win with a first down. Bill Doherty carries that one for another 3 yards, brings up 3rd and 4 for the Panthers with a minute to play. We'll have to have one more snap here for the Panthers, and that'll be the ball game. They do not need the first down. This will be the final score, 42-0 Panthers.
I think Coach Clancy is very excited about the way they played tonight. I really do.
And as a cherry on top, including the first playoff win, is Ryan Mudrick gets the carry and gets met in the backfield for a loss of 1. This is Coach Clancy's 300th career win here at Strath Haven. Congratulations, Coach Clancy, on win number 300 as a Panther. As the Panthers take down the Lions in Media Bowl round 2, 42-0 Panthers in a dominant showing here against the Penncrest Lions. Pete, your thoughts on tonight's game?
I think the rest of the district, when they see this score, they're going to say, looks like the Panthers are ready. It should be an excellent run. But next week, if we play Garnet Valley, it certainly won't be that score. It should be an excellent game right back here at King Field, and I can't wait till next Friday night.
Next Friday night's going to be an excellent game. We'll be back in just a moment for the final wrap-up here on havenfootball.net.
Looking for pre-K childcare with an emphasis on learning? Ducklings Early Learning Center is available for children 6 weeks to 5 years old within 1 block of Nether Providence Elementary School on Moore Road in Wallingford. At Ducklings, our college-educated teachers create a safe, nurturing, educational environment in our beautiful facility. Call Ducklings today for an appointment at 610-936-9400.
This is Merrill Reese, voice of the Philadelphia Eagles, where high school football never sounded so good, right here at havenfootball.net.
Welcome back to Strath Haven. 42-0 your final. Strath Haven on top of the Penncrest Lions. Strath Haven will move on. They'll play the winner of Garnet Valley and Kennett next Friday night here at King Field. Next week's opponent looks like it's going to be Garnet Valley. They've got a big lead on Kennett late in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, it will be Garnet Valley, and it'll be another great matchup. We always play those guys tough. They were beating us many times over the last few years, but the last 2 times we've played them, we've beat them. So this is a kind of game that could go either way. But if the Panthers can play like they did tonight, they'll be hard for anybody to beat, really. So we'll see what happens. Should be an exciting Friday night. Next Friday at King Field.
That it should be. And we'll look forward to having that game. Brian Carroll will be in the stands. I'll be back on the call with you guys next Friday night. And for Pete Fulgenetti and Mike Mayer, Bill Clancy on the cameras, thank you all so much for everything you guys do. I'm Andrew Kaufman saying good night and great football.
This internet broadcast has been a production of havenfootball.net Incorporated. All rights are reserved. Thanks for watching and good night.